Okay, I was gonna say that's just. Hey, if you want a real man's China stock, invest in Starbucks. I'm joking.
Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, I think Grab is like a little bit. It's easy for me to understand because it's the same. It's the same business model as Uber on the one hand and SoFi on the other.
Yeah, Uber.
Yeah, Uber.
Uber's been a nice little compounder. Uber's seen more gains in like a day than MSOS has seen in like 5 years. Wildlife.
Indeed.
Operating income. Okay, so the operating income is negative, but
he added some color about SE. So some lending part where it might compete with Grab, but generally not competitors. Okay, that's an important distinction. Yeah, but honestly, my understanding with like digital banking and everything over there is that it's not a very saturated market. Like nobody has really achieved that really deep market penetration. They're very underserved.
Yeah.
To my understanding. And it makes sense, right? There's a lot of places over there where the per capita GDP is like $4,000 US,
Mm-hmm.
So there are people that are getting, annual wages and stuff that are higher than that, obviously, but they're still like very, on the whole, compared to the US, pretty poor. But more and more people are becoming, upwardly mobile, and those are your potential future customers, right?
Yeah.
Especially for the bank, for the digi banking and stuff, the loans and things like that. And here's the but they're talking about like a double by 2027, and I think that's actually perfectly realistic. I don't think that's overly pumpy, to be honest with you. Because if we say just arbitrarily that it's worth what it trades for today, and their financials improve at the rate they're improving, $10 isn't too much of a stretch, right? Because that would put them at like a 40-ish billion market cap. And that's still only like a small fraction of what Uber is, right? And that's kind of like the test with this company, because obviously Uber has the US and Europe and stuff. So they're worth, it's just a bigger opportunity, right? Because they have such a bigger piece of like the world economy. But Grab can certainly be worth a certain percentage of what Uber is ultimately worth.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the X factor of the financial services part of it, right?
Yeah.
Which, who knows what that part of it could be worth. But since that part isn't profitable yet, I haven't really been I'm not hanging my hat on that,